TV station for the hopeless. Starcross TV, inspiring station. Watch Starcross TV, enlightening station. Watch Starcross TV, empowering station. God's own station, uniting the world. There is this one television that is so entertaining. It is so inspiring and so educative. It is God's own television, TV station that changes sinners, TV station for the oppressed, TV station for the hopeless. Starcross TV, inspiring station. Watch Starcross TV, enlightening station. Watch Starcross TV, empowering station. God's own station, uniting the world. There is this one television that is so entertaining. It is so inspiring and so educative. It is God's own television, TV station that changes sinners, TV station for the oppressed, TV station for the hopeless. Starcross TV, inspiring station. Watch Starcross TV, enlightening station. Watch Starcross TV, empowering station. God's own station, uniting the world. There is this one television that is so entertaining. It is so inspiring and so educative. It is God's own television, TV station that changes sinners, TV station for the oppressed, TV station for the hopeless. Starcross TV, inspiring station. Watch Starcross TV, enlightening station. Watch Starcross TV, empowering station. God's own station, uniting the world. There is this one television that is so entertaining. It is so inspiring and so educative. It is God's own television, TV station that changes sinners, TV station for the oppressed, TV station for the hopeless. Starcross TV, inspiring station. Watch Starcross TV, enlightening station. Watch Starcross TV, empowering station. God's own station, station uniting the world. There is this one television that is so entertaining. It is so inspiring and so educative. It is God's own television, TV station that changes sinners, TV station for the oppressed, TV station for the hopeless. Starcross TV, inspiring station. Watch Starcross TV, enlightening station. Watch Starcross TV, empowering station. God's own station, station uniting the world. There is this one television that is so entertaining. It is so inspiring and so educative.
BCS music. Tell me, brother, tell me why you the cry, why you dey. Tell me sister, tell me why you dey love me. When you get old by your side, when you get the mighty for your front. His eyes are not blind, and he cannot see your tears. His ears are not deaf, that he cannot hear your cry. Just be patient, he'll lead out on Mamba, and he will surely answer you. Inona sobu tukwasi chuku obi Obakwe bezina na chigi nonso Oyene bakwe bezina na chigi nonso Mwenine n'ụtụtụ n'ehihie ma n'abalị chigi no yeregi na-echekwaba gị atụmatụ ndị iro na ndụ gị agaghị enwe isi onye nwe gị ga-enye gị ndị mmụọ ozi ka ha chere gị ebezina nwanne ebezina nwanne chigi nọ nso chigi na-echere gị onye na-ebakwa ebezina na chigi nọ nso
conquered for you. It is not to go on so. It alone balance you. He has conquered for you.
Hey, Bezina, mama, no cry again. Since you get Olumba, I got no defense. All your problems and sorrows, Papa, don't take them away. Can we no get filled? Now God they drive and fly. Him go light a fire. If you no deny him, make you know they tire to work for Olumba. Put your trust in him. You have no other God. Nothing man can do to you, just trust in Olumba. The Egyptians you see today, you shall see them no more. That Pharaoh in your life shall not cross the Red Sea today. Every obstructing walls of Jericho in your life shall fall down. Cause you belong to the Lion and the Lamb.
Bezina, Jukunanso, Jukunanso, making all the worry, Papa day. Okay, making all the worry, Olumba day. The love of Olumba cannot be compared. The love of your father for you is so kakaraka. Yeah, see, anytime he call, he go answer. In the dreaded night, he go show up. When the sea is rough, he go calm him. When the road is lonely, he's your companion. He will never disappoint you. I say, oh, you could not so. Hey, Bezina, hey, Bezina, hey, Bezina. Oh,
He has conquered for you.
Why you the worry, brother? Why you the lament sister? When you get Olumba by your side day and night, when you get the mighty King by your side,
I'll never be afraid, brother. I'll never run at all. Cause I am a father of fathers, that answers by fire. It's calling down Olumba. Even in the darkest night, he always shine for this light so bright. Therefore, all enemies will never target me again. Never.
Good morning and welcome to the Morning Star Breakfast Show. How you all doing today? It's a beautiful day and a brand new week. Another beautiful day that the Lord has made you and I to see. Today, before I start or introduce our program for today, I just want to, talk to you about something. I just want you to know that people will always say things about you. People will always say things about you. Now, it can be negative and it can be positive. But it depends on how you decide to allow these things that people have said about you to weigh you down. Only God knows what you are capable of doing. If you ever find yourself in an environment where it's toxic, feel free to always leave. You don't have to associate yourself, or you don't have to be in a toxic environment. Where you have toxic people. Always make sure your peace of mind is paramount. Always make sure that every negative energy you perceive around you, do away with it. Get rid of it. Don't allow it to weigh you down. Don't ever sit down at home thinking of what people will say about you. People don't really care about you that much. You just, out of all the people you have in your life, you can have maybe one or two persons that actually genuinely care. But when you feel like, oh, everybody loves me, everybody wants to associate, I tell you, my sister, my brother, you don't know who is sitting down there and waiting to bring you down. Okay, so always be very careful and be very positive with whatever situation you find yourself in. Don't always allow the negative things to drag you backward. Don't allow what people say about you that are negative to weigh you down, to ruin your future, to ruin your mood. I don't know why I'm sounding this way, but I just feel like someone out there needs to hear this. You might be going through something. Somebody might just wake up. People might wake up, gang up, do things about or against you. But so long as you know that you're very, very, very innocent of what you are being accused of, you have nothing to worry about. God will definitely fight your battles for you. At the end of the day, if those allegations were right, then God will also fight the battle to make sure to prove that they were right. And if they are actually wrong, trust me, sis, brother, God is not sleeping. At the very right time, he will make sure that all your enemies will see you in glory and you will shine. You will come out victorious. All those things that are stabbing you behind, Father will pick it one after the other. You remove them from you. And of course, when you believe in God, when you believe and have faith in God, everything will be possible in your life. Everything will be smooth in your life. But don't expect it to be sweet all the time, because it is from this cross that we have testimonies to talk about. It is when these things happen to us that you will be able to learn something from. You will be able to say, oh, this thing has happened to me. I am ready to learn from this. I have learned my lessons. It is always best to learn from people's lessons. Sometimes if we wait for us to experience these things, we may not be able to go out of the situation. So when you find yourself where people are saying negative things about a particular person that you don't know, feel free to walk away, because the more you contribute to that you know nothing about, you are also bringing problems to yourself. Above all, I would say, learn to judge less and learn to appreciate people more. Appreciate anybody that is working for God with all their hearts, and avoid people that say negative things about people all the time to you. They are not good people to surround yourself with. Anytime you see yourself, somebody always coming to tell you negative things about other people, brother, sister, get away from them, because they are going to spoil your mind. They are going to, drag you into problems that you don't even want to be there for. I don't know, but I feel like sometimes when things happen like this, it's good to also, take a step backward and think about your life. Think about the circle you want to find yourself. Thank you so much. Anyways, let me not dwell much on, motivation this morning, but I just want you to know that be good to people instead of creating a negative impact in one's life. Be the one person that people would say, oh, this person was good to me. Oh, this person created this impact on me. All right. Thank you so much for joining us on the Morning Star Breakfast Show. My name is Joy Dambo, and of course, I'm not here alone in the studio. I have my colleague with me, that is also sitting and ready to discuss, with me this morning. Good morning, Brother Oku.
Good morning, Sister Joy Dambo, for that warm introduction. Oh, thank you for that warm introduction. In fact, I was really going to, not just me actually, as you were speaking, I was just going through our YouTube channel and everybody's like, oh, thank you, you've really nailed, did you check it?
Are you
really
for
hit the
real?
nail on the head. There's so many comments on your just quotes, like in very few, actually, and most times you may not know who you're talking to at the moment, so, and I think you've really touched so many people, because if in this short while I can see you touch so many people on YouTube, and even me sitting down here, oh gosh, it was a warm introduction. So thank you, Sister Joy.
Thank you so much. Okay, I didn't even know. But anyways, I don't know. I just felt like saying that because the truth is, we may find ourselves in places where you may not really know that this environment is toxic. But I think there was a point in my life, I think earlier this year, on 1st of January, yeah, I got an award here, and then I later that same day, I felt like the whole world was against me. I felt this very toxic you know scenario around me, and I wouldn't say it put me to depression, but I really felt bad about myself. I was feeling as if maybe I didn't deserve this, or I started thinking a lot of negative things about me, towards myself. Something I'm supposed to be happy. This is a new year. Why would I have to allow the things that people say to drag me down, the things that people comment, to weigh me down? Why would I have to sit and allow, people that has never even in 1 minute or 1 day created any impact in my life to decide for me, to tell me what I shouldn't do, what I should do, or why you shouldn't do this, why will you receive this, why? But why the whys? You understand?
Sure.
So we shouldn't allow people to decide things for us. We shouldn't allow people to always brainwash us with toxic things. If somebody is not telling you something positive or good about somebody, in short, I feel like it's right time for you to just start doing away with people that gossip negative things about people, because the truth is that the moment you are in a particular position, everybody wants. A lot of people, I had a discussion with someone earlier on some time ago, and I said to the person that this position I am right now, everybody wants to see me fail. And the person was like, no, nobody wants to see. I say, no, everybody wants to see me. That is the mindset I'm having, because I don't want to be disappointed. I don't want to think that, oh, there are people that, oh, these people are for me. No, this is my person. No, no, you are not my person. Because you sitting down right here, because I don't know your intention. I don't know what is running in your mind. I don't know what you have against me. I have seen situations whereby people go to people to just blackmail them just because they want to close to this person, they want to be close to that person. Why would you have to go and talk negative things about someone just because you want to be close to a particular person? Why not just end the person's trust, or why not just do something to impress the person you want to be close to? Must you bring another person down just because you want to be close to this person? Why would you have to do that? Must you go and say something bad about this particular person just because you want to be in his or her position? Why do people always do that? If you ever find yourself doing that kind of a thing, it is high time for you to do away with it. It is not a good thing, because as you're hurting people, definitely, even if you feel that you will not be hurt, you may not be hurt in that exact same manner, but there might be another way that somebody else is going to hurt you. So why are you trying to bring people down? Why do people derive joy in going to blackmail people or say things about people, just to bring them down? I feel like, I don't know why I'm being motivated to say this, but I feel like a lot of things have been happening in the past. Sometimes you may just be there and you don't know what is happening. People are already ganging up against you somewhere, and you innocently are just there serving God, thinking that, oh, you are trying to. So I don't know, but I just feel like it is not right for you as a person to allow your brother or sister to fall or to go into depression just because you want to be in his or her position. If that person worked so hard to be there, why can't you do same? Why do you want to take away bread from your brother's mouth? Why do you want to take away bread from your sister's mouth? Why do you derive joy in doing all of these things? So yeah, Thank you so much. I don't know wherever this story has touched or wherever, is, but I just feel like, we need to hear the truth. Somehow it's bitter. And I know that it's not everyone out there that will agree with me with what I'm saying. And mostly those who are guilty, those are the people that will not agree. But I feel that as a person, and with the teachings of our Father has been preaching every day, here and there, for us to change, to love one another. What is the love exactly are we practicing? What is that love? In a love that you cannot, sacrifice, a love that you cannot help someone to go to. Some of you have what it takes to help people to get in positions. Some people have what it takes to help this person grow. But some just feel like, if I help this person, he or she will be bigger than me. Because there are people that are, big, and then they don't want somebody else to be bigger than them. They don't want, if for example I have a house help, and then I know that my house help wants to go to school, and I have what it takes to put this child to school. Why would you say, no, I don't want this child to be better than me? Or maybe somebody that you know is close to you and is looking for work, and you have maybe your signature is so important that they just need to endorse it somewhere for this person to have this contract. But because you are thinking of the benefits and how this person might go there and be, smart and, make it better than you, and then you sit down on that person's progress just because you don't want this person. I tell you that the moment you sign that document and say, oh, go, don't worry, if they need anything, that impact alone that you have created on this being, I tell you that soul will never forget that one good thing that you have done. Because they always say that it is good to teach someone how to fish, than to give the person fish. So now when you teach me how to fish, I will never forget. It's just like somebody that is driving or going to drive a car or learn how to drive. If you're driving and then tomorrow somebody teach you how to drive, then tomorrow they want to ask you, who are you? You're definitely going to mention that person that taught you how to drive a car. It's as simple as that. And there is no how that this good thing that you have done for this person will not spread. That is how God does these things, and you will use that to open more ways for you. Don't forget about, maybe you feel that you have made it in life. What about your children? What about your children? That favor, that kindness will follow them. It will follow you and your children. So being kind to people is not a big deal. It is not a big deal. There is nothing that would leave you, nothing that will be subtracted from you if you are kind. It is not a big deal. In short, kindness is one thing that the world needs right now. Be nice to people. Don't derive joy seeing people suffering. Don't derive joy seeing people going through stress, depression because of so and so. Why are you there? If you are there in someone's life, why not create or make an impact? Something that someone will remember you for. Let it be good. Because if they remember you for bad, that prayer that he or she or that this person will be thinking of every time, that hurts. It can never come with a blessing. You will not see somebody that hurts you and then you say, oh, Papa, bless this person for me or for hurting me. Nobody on earth will do that. Apart from, I don't know for broken, even the born again Christian that feel like they carry colors cutting for whether you will see. You are not going to be blessing that person. Instead, when you see this person or anytime you look at that injury and remember the kind of abuses that will come out from your mouth. So what I'm trying to say is that there is nobody that you do good things to that they will not keep praying and blessing you for it. Yes, don't get me wrong, but there are also some people that they will never be grateful for anything you've done for them. But still, God that is watching, I've seen that you have done something good, to this person. So yeah, Brother Okun, I know that you have a lot to say because they have been waiting for me to learn.
Actually, seeing the passion of which you use in discussing this particular topic, it really feels to me that it's close to your heart. I wouldn't want to break your heart by bringing up questions. And I just want to add a little, like, if I can get clearly.
Feel free to ask any
Yeah.
question, though.
I should feel free to ask some questions.
Yes.
Oh, well, I'd already decided not to ask. So.
Okay, take your time.
Okay, so just if I can get you clearly, that among all things we should be known for, at least we should be known for being tough. I know a lot of people like, I don't misunderstand, being tough and being wicked is like very two different things. There's some people, but if you try to approach them, you notice these are like very good people. And it, personally, I used to think we came to this world with nothing, like everything we have was given to us, every single thing. Your first clothes was given to you. The air you breathe, you didn't create it. You are breathing air all the time, even without consciously doing it. So that something is doing all of these things all at once. So what can you do to appreciate this thing? And God have already said, you can't love me if you don't love your brother. So, but still, most people still go about to make sure the only thing they derive joy in is making other people get angry, is making other people feel bad.
Yes.
Yeah, and to me, I feel it's just not necessary, honestly. It's so not necessary, and that's why most times I refuse to talk about it. If I see someone that is trying to make another person feel bad, I just go again. I go up to you, please see what will it cost you to just be good. And most times also, you don't have to be good because God will bless you. Be good because that person will be good back to you, or because that person will make, like you said, like pray. Although human beings are like creatures of appreciation, like it's good.
It is good
for the good of it. Like it's good to be. Which positive way can you support this? Can you support God? Let me say God, because God is the one trying to keep everything intact. So which possible way can you help Him? And you know many other things because people collapse this earth. And sometimes I just pray that the war in Ukraine and so many other things happening, go deep into the person's life, you know that there's still something there. Yeah, he or she is trying to fix. And the best you can do is to encourage this person, to be kind to this person, to be good to this person. So that person can have the energy and God can continue giving this person the ability to solve each other problem. Everything is done. And most times the people that inflict pain on people, most of the time it's not even like they don't have any cause to do that. That thing doesn't even disturb them. Like you see somebody maybe gets chubby and you think the only thing you should do is to curse the person, that the person is lazy, and that person is, in fact, that person is not struggling in the same space with you. That person is not, it doesn't affect you directly. Like, it doesn't affect you directly. So the only thing you can do is to see how you can encourage and make this person feel good.
Let us still leave the person.
Or you keep quiet and get away. Or you keep quiet and get, because it doesn't affect you. Like this thing doesn't have anything to, you have your own problems. Like, and most of these people that inflict pain on people have so much problem. They have so much going on. They have so much going on, but they are invested in solving your own problem. They want to come and solve your own problem. So it's just pathetic, and I believe somebody's hearing us out there that please be kind today, start today, be good today. Not because it's going to bring you everything you need in life, but be good because it's good. So let's encourage God. Let's encourage planet Earth to be better, and let's also support God in the good work that He's already doing for us. I think that's what I have to add.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Brother Oku. You have also hit the nail on the head.
No, you did justice.
But actually, that's the truth anyways. If you feel like there is somebody that you have offended, because the truth is that we knew. Apart from the things that we do unknowingly without knowing that, oh, this thing has actually offended this person. But there are things that you have done deep down in your heart, and you know that you have wronged this person. Can you kindly go and apologize? Is it possible for you to make peace and make things right? I mean, sometimes your ego may not allow you to go and say, I am sorry. I've seen situations where people try to apologize, when they say somebody should apologize, there are people that don't want to use the word I am sorry. I came to see you so we can talk things over. What I said the other day, I know it wasn't good. My apologies. Just because they don't want to, they just feel like they cannot let themselves say the word. I know a particular person that can never use the word I am sorry. Instead, my apologies. I apologize. What is that? What? What is that?
But that's an apology. I don't know. What do you mean?
My apologies. What do you mean by that?
But that's what you're asking for.
That is you apologizing, but you don't want to apologize. You understand?
Oh, you want the person? No, like I notice this is very common in the life of a man, like especially for men. Like most men.
My apologies.
Most men may even apologize to a lady, like say, "Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, my sister. So I'm sorry. But now to apologize to another man is always very difficult. Then a man, in fact, men, even my apologies, to me, I think is a long way.
It's a long
It's a long way that you have come. Also, I apologize. I'm sorry. But there's
that I'm sorry
is what they don't want to mention.
Yes,
but
that's
my
the point.
apologies is not bad. Honestly.
Because you are one of those.
No, I am actually. I don't know if I've never said. I can't remember myself saying my apologies. But I know I can. I don't like over apologizing.
I can see you passionately saying, "Oh, I apologize."
Yeah,
like,
I do say yeah.
Okay,
So
but the one
apologize
using "I am sorry" is like it's kind of very, very hard.
No, there's also nothing there saying I'm sorry. Actually,
I am telling you that, Brother Oku.
No. Now let me come. Now to a man. Okay. No, in fact, generally, saying I'm sorry is a good thing. I do say I'm sorry most of the time, but I know the kind of apology you're asking for. I don't dwell on it. Like I don't think it's men want.
I don't feel like it's about dwelling.
Just say
it's
I'm
about
sorry.
being sincere with
So what
your
did I
apology.
just say? I'm sorry, and I leave.
That's no, you can actually say I'm sorry.
Another thing is how you say it.
It's how you say it. You get. And if you know you don't mean it, you don't need to try to want to say it. If you know that.
Most times I don't even say. Like I think you can be sorry even without saying you're sorry.
Yes, it's for you to make things right. Once you start making things right, this person will know that, okay, he or she offended me and he's trying to make things right. So if maybe using the word I am sorry is kind of too difficult and too heavy for you to say, but I don't see any big deal there, So, but it's okay to always apologize, when you're wrong. If you have hurt someone, if because of you somebody has gone down, because of you somebody has fallen, please go and make things right with this person. Try and make peace. Try and, and sometimes you may not know that the person know that you are the cause of their problem. Yeah. But if you know that they don't know, you can just go and make peace, make things right. Always be there to create a positive impact. You understand, on someone. So this morning, I don't know, I think we have said a lot that you need to hear about being kind and good to people, not looking at your brother, see if I can, not to compete or trying to beat this person down so that you can be at the top or something. Cooking for 4 days, and I've seen other chefs that are coming to support, to show their support, and they are there for her, encouraging her, trying to. Meanwhile, these people also do the same thing, you understand? And I know for sure that there are other people too that are doing that same thing that are not there, that are also
getting angry at home.
Yes, they are like, this one they show up, this one, why would you always why do you find yourself in that kind of environment? Why is it you that the devil is using? Why can't you be the one that is there cheering the person, clapping, say, "Oh, go, you can make it"?
But also, I kind of feel like very soon a lot of people will start coming live or something. I think that girl did. Like everybody just coming through for her, and I don't think she really expected that level of support.
That level of support,
But then, like, the girl was just like, I don't know, still like a wildfire. Like if you check her Instagram account, everything is just moving and moving.
Fast.
Everything is happening all at once.
Yes,
and,
yes.
God.
She's trying to break Guinness Book now. What do you expect?
We all right.
You know, so yes, anyways, yesterday the Igbo nation came to visit the Holy Father, and of course the Father in its infinite mercy always will grant and has already granted their heart desires. Many of them came with, you know, a lot of supplications and a lot of issues, but they all went home with testimonies, you know. Also the bishops also had a visit with the Father during the weekend. This weekend was really full, busy with, you know, a lot of visits at the world headquarters. So let's just take a glance through what happened, you know, during the Igbo nation visit. We shall be right back. Stay tuned, don't go away.
Star Cross Television is the only entertaining station with spiritual messages reaching the world. Star Cross Television is the only entertaining station with spiritual messages reaching the world. Star Cross Television is the only entertaining station with spiritual messages reaching the world. Star Cross Television is the only entertaining station.
Not the most inspiring. Religious TV.
Star Cross Television.
The BCS Star Cross Television presents the first BCS International Film Festival featuring short films, documentaries, and musical videos to mark the 10th anniversary celebration of Star Cross Television. There shall be beautiful prizes for the 3 best films and consolation prizes for participants. All films and documentaries should be based on BCS philosophy and moral values. Date for submission of all films for assessment is on the 25th day of May 2023. Interested producers should contact management of Star Cross Television through PCS Print Ndifon on +234 9065 776762. Announcer Petra Kraishepet Ogar Osim, General Manager Star Cross Television.
Watching.
That's on TV. Not the most inspiring religious TV.
Star Cross Television.
Brotherhood of the Cross and Star River State presents Star Cross Television 10th Anniversary International Carnival, as well as the formal launch of BCS River State branch of Star Cross Television on Saturday 27th May 2023 at Port Harcourt City, River State of Nigeria. All BCS youth, choristers, Abba and children of God within River State and beyond are especially invited to participate in the exciting carnival and be blessed. Come, let's celebrate 10 years of God's own channel, the voice of the universe. For further information, contact Management Star Cross Television on +23470 0455 41089. Thank you, Father. Announcer Patrick Shepard Sukipriye Wokoma, State Administrator, BCS River State.
That's on TV.
Be multiplied unto you this day in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Children of Leader Olumba Obu, from all the cities, villages, communities, and lands that make up the Igbo tribe, I welcome you to the holy presence of the Lord God Almighty, the creator of man, and the Father of all nations and peoples. Today, having hearkened to my voice and made yourself available before the holy presence of the immortal God, I pronounce peace and freedom upon all the Igbo nation. Peace and total emancipation on the Igbo race. Peace and total liberation on Ndibo. In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. This is an epoch-making and historic day, for on this 14th day of the year of the Lord 2023, you answered the call and came back home to the one who has been your God and sustainer from the beginning of times. Today, not only will the scales fall from your eyes, I will break the yoke of bondage and persecution of your necks and free you from the scourge of envy, jealousy, and hatred. Today the glory of God shall be revealed, and his light shall shine forth in all Igbo lands, and peace, justice, and God's favor shall reign. It is for this reason that I render praises, honor, adoration, and glory to the supreme giver of life and sustainer of the human race, Leader Olumba Olumba Abu, for in him there is no shadow of turning. Morning by morning, he renews his faithfulness unto his chosen people. When all else fails, Leader Olumba Olumba Abu does not fail. When a people are left desolate and the world despises them, Leader Olumba Olumba Abu provides a peaceful refuge for all nations and people that trust in his holy name. Even in the midst of injustice, persecution, and difficulties, Leader Olumba Olumba Abu is greater than the worries of life and is superior to all difficulties. He lightens the burdens of all peoples and nations who turn to him and lights up their pathway with the radiance of joy. He is the same God who laid the foundations of the earth and established the heaven for his glory. He is the same God who established Israel as his chosen people and gave them dominion over their enemies. Therefore, open your hearts, for your earnest expectation shall be met today. Purify your minds by forgiving your enemies, for today shall mark the end of your woes. Lift your spirits and rekindle your faith, for this is the moment of all moments. This is the day your forebears and ancestors have earnestly desired. This is the day of your divine blessings and spiritual emancipation. In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. My beloved children of Igbo extraction, you are a chosen people and beloved of God. The Igbo ethnic group were created by God to be shining examples of God's manifold blessings upon his chosen people. Your industrious and resilient spirit attests to the fact that right from the beginning of times, God created Igbo to be leaders and kings for your genealogy and ancestry could be traced to the tribe of Judah. Many historians have attempted to trace your origins to find explanations to the current realities of the Igbo people, but know it today that you are a blessed nation. And the blessings of Abraham is very much on your genes. This explains why you succeed wherever you find yourselves, and there is hardly any place you visit in the world without an Igbo man or woman. In line with the love and blessings of God, the Igbo race have multiplied and increased in great numbers and could be found in all parts of the world. However, in the midst of these blessings and individual successes, the Igbo people are yet to achieve their collective aspirations as a people. You have been a subject of persecution and vilification in all parts of the world. You have been marginalized, stereotyped, and some of you have been killed, punished, and tortured just for being an Igbo man or woman. You have faced injustice, and some of you have lost your hard-earned possessions and denied of your rightful opportunities for no fault of yours. For many generations, the Igbo race has suffered rejection, injustice, and pains. But I say unto you today that the Savior of mankind, the Judge of justice, and the King of all kings is not on his way. He is already here with you. Weep no more, for your prayers and supplications have risen unto his throne, and your day of spiritual emancipation has come. If you hearken unto my voice, I am ready to turn your sad stories into joy. The situation of the Igbos could be likened to that of the children of Israel. They are a people beloved of God. From the very first communication of God with them at Sinai, they had been warned against idolatry, as recorded in Exodus chapter 23, verse 24 and 25. The assurance was given that so long as they remain obedient, God would subdue their enemies before them. They shall possess greater nations mightier than themselves, and every place whereon the soles of their feet shall tread shall be theirs, as recorded in Deuteronomy chapter 11, verses 22 to 25. But regardless of your high destiny, they choose the course of ease and self-indulgence. They let slip the opportunities for completing the conquest of the land. And for many generations, they were afflicted by their enemies. They suffered untold hardship, and at many times were taken into captivity. A people so loved by God were now suffering under sin, and the wrath of God was upon them. But the Lord did not forsake them. He asked through his prophets if they would cherish true humility and repent of their ways. The Lord could do much more for his people. My dear children,
Star Cross Television is the only entertaining station with spiritual messages reaching the world. Star Cross Television is the only entertaining station with spiritual messages.
Welcome back. Thank you so much for staying on. We are so sorry we can't give you the full version, but that is the Father's address, to the Igbo Nation yesterday during the Father's Advice and Blessing. And congratulations to all the Igbo people that came. Congratulations to all the Igbo Nation states in Nigeria. Father bless all of you and all your heart desires. I know that the Father has granted it already for you. Amen to that. Yes, I'm not here alone. I still have my colleague here, Brother Oko, who is with me. And yes, before I, hand over to him, I want to just remind you that we, the Starcross TV, we are celebrating our 10th anniversary celebration, which you already know. And of course, it's coming up in next month, just towards ending of this month to first week of next month. So we are inviting all of you to please show us your support. Starcross TV is 10 years this year. So yes, come and join us and celebrate. And we also appreciate all of you that have been very supportive, that have been showing your support both financially and in all other aspects that you have shown support to Starcross. Thank you so much. Father bless all of you. So yes, we have comments on our YouTube platform that we can't just let it go. So I'm going to hand over to my colleague Braoku to read our comments before we go, because sports will be coming up next. So don't go anywhere. We are not over yet until it's over. So Braoku, over to you.
All right, over to me. We are on YouTube. We have so many comments already, and we have comments from our favorite people. Brother David Ayesan, Prophet Peace, or David Ayesan again. I Starcrossly greet all presenters, management staff, and viewers Starcrossly. May our day be blessed. Happy New Week.
Amen.
Congratulations to all Ndibo. It's your time to celebrate. Cheers.
Yes, sir.
And also, one of our very favorites, Sister Gladys Ejebo. Happy New Week to all children of Abba Father the world over. Sister Gladys Ejebo, thank you, most wonderful Abba Father, for the just concluded Igbo Nation celebration. It was a great success. From Sister Gladys again, BCS is indeed the light of the world. From Sister Ruth Obu, thank you, Father. Also from Brother David Ayesan again, thanks for the advice. Do away with negative energies. Be positive and avoid negativity spirits to weigh you down. Also from Sister Gladys Oyebo, we must avoid toxic environments and people. It is unhealthy for people to be seen in such situations. This is the Master Basi. Thank you, Father. Gladys Oyebo, you have really hit the nail on the head. Thank you, most gracious Abba Father, for overcoming and winning our battles. From Titi Anthony, thank you, Father. From Brother David Ayesan, there are many integrates out there. Okay, there are many ingrates out there, but don't be deterred. Yeah, don't be deterred. Keep doing good if the ability is there, and see His glory lavishly. Also from Sister Julia Mijina, special greetings to everyone, and that is all from our YouTube channel today.
Yeah, thank you so much, Brother Oku. Our beloved audience, I really want to appreciate you. Though today was very short and brief, but then it was worth it. Yeah, I'm sure you're going home with something today about being kind, to people, and do not find yourself judging people too much. Let God be the judge. Let only God be the one to condemn, and not you as a person. So thank you so much for joining us this morning. This is where myself and Brother Oku would say our goodbyes and allow the sports team to come up on board to talk about sport. I think Arsenal yesterday lost their crown, I don't know, or something. I don't want to go into details. That's not my field, but I think if you see an Arsenal fan today, please just hug them. They need a hug.
Don't worry, leave it for the sports.
They need a hug. So yeah, thank you so much.
You got to tell me that you watch football.
I at least it's important to know, everything.
To know what's happening
just
around you.
What is happening around the world. Just have a little idea on everything. I mean, it must not be your field, but just make sure you know when people are saying something about a particular topic, you should be able to know too. Thank you so much for staying on. My name is Joy Dambo.
And you're still here with Oku Akbabio. Thank you for staying tuned.
All right. Bye.
Bye for now. Bye-bye.
Star Plus Television is the only entertaining station with spiritual messages reaching the world. Star Plus Television is the only entertaining station with spiritual messages reaching the world. Star Plus Television is the only entertaining station with
overdue. All peace, Olumba is the answer.
Olumba is the answer to my problems and your problems. Olumba is the answer to my anger and your anger. Olumba is the answer to the conflicts of the world. There is war in the world. There is war in the world. Terrorism in the world. Natural disaster we have had happening in the world today. All the efforts of the prudence to bring peace to the world has failed. World peace, Olumba, Umbu is the answer. What you should know is that
World peace, Olumba is the
world peace, world peace, world peace, I tell you.
World peace, Olumba is the answer.
Overdue.
World peace, Olumba is the answer.
Peace has eluded man because the deity that institute love as the proven solution to human problems. They have failed to seek his face. They have failed to his presence. They have failed to see his face. I say they have failed to recognize him. He is the only panacea. One peace, one peace, one peace. Olumba only is the answer. All I know.
World peace, Olumba is the answer.
Overdue.
World peace, Olumba is the answer.
World peace is what we need. Oh, of political leaders of the world, all religious leaders of the world. United Nations come to Olumba. The Prince of Peace is the peace giver, I tell you, of our Jew. He is the last hope of man, is the last poster.
World peace, Olumba is the answer.
Overdue.
World peace. Olumba, Olumba, boy, come Olumba. Boy, come Olumba, Olumba, boy, come Olumba. Boy, come Olumba, itaro enefi Olumba. Boy, come Olumba, itaro enefi Olumba obu.
Andi nyango wo, andi mama wo, andi ma wo, andi nyango wo. Olumba bofoni wo, Olumba benyeni ma, Olumba bofoni wo, Olumba benyeni ma. Andi wamo wo ye, andi karo wo, andi famo wo ye, andi nyanga. Olumba bofoni wo, Olumba benyeni ma, Olumba bofoni wo, Olumba benyeni ma.
Boy, come Olumba, Olumba, boy, come Olumba. Boy, come Olumba, Olumba, boy, come Olumba. Boy, come Olumba, itaro enefi Olumba. Waikamo Olumba Toro NFE Olumba Obu
Boy Toro Boy Toro Boy Come Korafu Anam Deste Ekawo Mike Mekendinam Afu Amanam Sete Yenike Mekendinam Afu Amanam Sufano Mike Mekendinam Bodo Yene Yene Fiobo Bodo Yene Tore Yene Fio Ete
Boy come Olumba Lumba Boy come Olumba Boy come Olumba Lumba Boy come Olumba Boy come Olumba Toro NFE Olumba Boy come Olumba Toro NFE Olumba Obu
Kini Dide Se Olumba Namde Kini Dide Se Olumba Namde Yesimi Oyongo Idara Olumba Fondido Yesimi Oyongo Idara Olumba Yenedima Kini Dide Se Olumba Namde Kini Dide Se Olumba Namde Yesimi Oyongo Idara Olumba Fondido Yesimi Oyongo Idara Olumba Yenedima
Boy come Olumba Lumba Boy come Olumba Boy come Olumba Lumba Boy come Olumba Boy come Olumba Toro NFE Olumba Boy come Olumba Toro NFE Olumba Obu
Ikwanye mi wikotowo Obi nemediyo Uneganye mi wikotowo Koweto bediyo Utomolumba wikotowo Koweto bediyo Apanari maniyo Ulumbanari kodiyo Apanari maniyo Ulumbanari kogodo
Boy come Olumba Lumba Boy come Olumba Boy come Olumba Lumba Boy come Olumba Boy come Olumba Toro NFE Olumba Boy come Olumba Toro NFE Olumba Obu
Boy Toro Boy Toro Boy Come Korafu Anam Deste Ekawo Mike Mekendinam Afu Amanam Sete Yen Mike Mekendinam Afu Amanam Sufano Mike Mekendinam Bodo Yene Yene Fiobo Bodo Yene Tore Yene Fio Ete
Boy come Olumba Lumba Boy come Olumba Boy come
Good morning and welcome to the football show on Star Cross Television. I am David Eric reaching out to you from Star Cross Television. Don't ask me how I am very happy, I am very excited. Do you know why? Because my team, we are heading towards the Champions League spot. And it is the world of football. I normally tell you we have ups and downs. We have the good moment, we have the bad moment, we have the sad moment. But that's what makes up football. Yes, I'm not alone on the show. I'm always here with the guys. Sitting opposite me is Christ Ambassador Victor, and I know he's very happy and he's smiling. Good morning and welcome to the show.
Good morning, thank you.
Yes, also we have Elijah. He will not be sad because he has a mixed feeling. It was not, let me not say his mind. Good morning, Brother Elijah. Welcome to the show.
There's no mixed feelings. We know where we are. We are
know
okay.
We are,
we are
and
okay
you know what you're going for, right?
Yes, we are okay.
Okay. Now let's head on to Europe and let's look at the highlights of Europe this weekend. We saw Arsenal, who were league contenders for over 5 years. They have not been at that spot, but we thought like they were going to grab the Premier League. But you see, that's football. Something is always happening in Premier League, most especially in England for the last 5 years. We've noticed that when Guardiola, I said it last time on the show, that when Guardiola is the head of affairs, that nobody will only have secretaries. There's no two CEO in the Premier League when Guardiola is the CEO of England. And we saw that he gave a mantle of leadership to Arteta, maybe to manage for a little while. To hold brief. And all of a sudden, we saw what happened. It's really, really sad for the Arsenal fan. If you were an Arsenal fan, how would you feel?
I'll feel very, very bad. Like I'll feel very sad. Like I'll feel disappointed. The boys didn't give the best they're supposed to give.
Because considering what they have done over the time.
Yeah, you know, like just like you're seeing, like you are seeing
the
heaven.
promised land.
You see heaven, the gate is wide open, and you decided to take the next direction. You know, like they didn't do well. At least this is a Brighton team. At least a draw would have still given them hope. You know, we are losing to Brighton at Emirates Stadium, 3-0, and with Man City still having a game at hand. We know, of course, the league is over for Arsenal, so we can already say that Man City.
Somebody said,
Ambassador, this is football. This is football. You know, anything can still happen. Nobody foresaw Arsenal going down 3 goals down, because it was already 80-something minutes when they were, Brighton was leading 1-0. All of a sudden, football with magical miracles, it happened 3-0. We noticed Arsenal coming victorious against Brighton, you understand, the first leg, which ended 2-4. So we were thinking that the same thing was going to happen again the second time. According to fans, they said miracle no dey tire Jesus. We were expecting miracles to happen, you understand, but we saw something else.
If I want to understand, you say this is football, anything can happen. I don't know what you mean by that. Are you trying to say that Arsenal will still win the league?
Who knows? You know, their fans are still giving themselves the hope that anything can happen. You know, they are taking on Chelsea's side. You understand? Chelsea are a miraculous team today, because some days they will perform wonders. Some days they will be the one that are performing wonders on them. So we never know what's going to happen.
Anyway, to cut the long story short, there is nothing that can happen for the Arsenal side. Arsenal cannot win the league again. They have played 36 games. Manchester City have played 35 games. So Manchester City has 3 games. Yeah. And you and I will agree to the fact that Manchester City will not lose any of these games.
Even if they lose, at least it's going to be won. In short, I've not seen them losing. No matter what, at least draw. A draw.
So it's not possible for anything to happen according to you.
Man City is taking on Brighton. Man City is taking on Chelsea. So you don't think anything is going to happen?
And Brentford.
Anything like what? Anything like? Are you telling me that Man City will lose to Chelsea? Or are you telling me that Man City will lose to Brighton?
Anything is possible.
See, the least that can happen is a draw. The least that can happen is a draw in those 3 matches, and we see Man City having 2 good wins. Of course, they are going to have a win against Chelsea.
See, the most difficult time in football is times like this. Times where you have 3 games to go, 2 games, even 5 games to go. You see the mighty falling. You see it will appear as if things are being very difficult in the world of football at large. So this is that time, and we have seen it happen. We've seen that Arsenal have lost the grab to the league title, and so there is nothing that can happen.
Okay, let's look at the top 4. Let's look at the top 4, the drama that is going on. We're not expecting Newcastle United to also drop points, considering their form. Newcastle have lost 2 games, and they had a draw against Leeds United, a side that is also struggling to survive in the league, understand? Were you expecting that game to come up 2-2 all squared with the kind of form Newcastle are on?
Well, like I said, this is the most difficult time in the world of football. Yes, I was expecting it. And let me shock you here and now. Newcastle is not going to make it to top 4. It's very surprising to say, but Newcastle is not going to make it to top 4.
How do you see that? How do you see that?
I don't know how it's going to happen, but I want to predict the top 4. It's going to be Manchester City, Arsenal, Manchester United, and Liverpool.
I don't see Liverpool coming to the top 4. No, I don't see Liverpool. Currently, Manchester United is having the same points with Newcastle, 66 points, and they are ahead of Manchester United with 25. They have 25 goals, and Man United has 10 goals or something. Yes. So, Liverpool, there is a team in front of Liverpool, which is Brighton.
Yes, and they have played 34 games.
Yes. So I don't see the possibility of Newcastle coming down to as low as 5th position with their remaining matches. Of course, the match against Leeds United, I think they were leading. They were leading, and before Leeds United equalized them. Newcastle is, for me, I see them now as a formidable team that is aiming to go to Europe, and with the matches remaining, I think is it 2 matches that is remaining for them.
Do they have Arsenal to play?
Yeah, I know. I'm not sure they have Arsenal to play, but with the games they have left in hand, I don't really see them dropping points because you cannot.
They have played Arsenal already.
Yeah, they've played Arsenal already. Yes. So you cannot take Manchester United, who is behind, to say Manchester United will be ahead of them. Then Liverpool coming. What do you say about Brighton? What do you see about Tottenham? Understand? What do you see about Aston Villa? Those are things also fighting very, very hard. You don't want to allow any points to go.
I wish there was a platform for me to bet on this. Because I'm very sure about this.
Yeah. Maybe as football pundits, sometimes we have this vision. We may not be prophets, but sometimes we can predict and see things that we, the normal people, do not see. It is very possible that because of the strength that Liverpool has at Europe, you understand, it is possible they can use that experience to dominate and come into the top four, but the chances are really, really, really slim.
I am not predicting this based on the strength of any team. Remember, I once said it on this show that there is no team that can contend Man City.
Yeah.
And I think I predicted that Man City still have a chance to win this league. And I'm here again telling us that I don't see Newcastle in the top four. So I don't know how it's going to happen, but that is it.
Let's see.
Let's see. Okay, Man City 85 points, Arsenal 81 points, Newcastle 66, Manchester United 66, Liverpool 62, and Brighton 58. Brighton has played 34 games, and they still have 4 games. And Brighton is a team, but Brighton is a team that is not consistent. Because today they will be giving us shocker. Tomorrow they'll be going down. We can see a team like Everton defeated Brighton.
I really think maybe anytime they are playing the top teams,
they give us their best.
You understand? Because I never imagined Brighton would lose 5 to Everton, and this is now at home. You know, and now Everton, like this is the same Everton that the Man City is trashing 3-0.
And the
same Brighton now is beating Arsenal 3-0
in Emirates Stadium.
So you understand? We don't what's happening.
Really happening? Let's look at the relegation battle. Southampton has been confirmed relegated automatically. Leicester City with 30 points, Leeds United with 31 points. Leicester City is taking on Liverpool today at the King's Power Stadium. Do we see Leicester tormenting Liverpool? Because we've noticed over a few weeks now, Liverpool have been escaping with a goal difference. They say it does not matter how you get to the stream, but so far as you've gotten to the stream, it is assumed that you've gotten down there. So do we see Liverpool going there to take the 3 points, or we're going to see a resilient Leicester City holding back to survive?
Well, Liverpool is not going to lose at...
Yes, because you already made the claims that Liverpool is going to be at the top 4.
Yes, Liverpool is not. In fact, Liverpool is not going to.
Okay, let's look at it this way. What if Newcastle United wins all the games, Manchester United wins all the game, and Liverpool wins all the game?
That's not possible for Newcastle.
Why is it not possible for Newcastle?
like I said, I wish there was a platform for me to bet on.
Okay.
That is not possible for Newcastle United.
we are here to see. That is why it is football. We're here to see. Okay, let's look at the rundown of what transpired within the week. And yes, Chelsea all squared with Nottingham Forest. Aston Villa a victorious one over Tottenham Hotspur. Leeds United all squared with Newcastle United. Crystal Palace victorious against Bournemouth 2-0. Southampton lost to Fulham 0-2. Manchester United 2 goals against Wolverhampton. Brentford 2 goals against West Ham United. Everton 0, and Manchester City 3, and Arsenal 0, Brighton 3. So we're yet to receive Leicester and Liverpool's game score today. Now let's look at the Manchester United game. We saw chances being wasted by Anthony. Sure, the front 3 were not really connected. No, Rashford had an injury, so he did not partake in the game. So we saw that the front 3 were not connecting. Anthony lost so many chances where Manchester United would have come out victorious, and the Wolves team was not also clinical. If not, they would have gone on to hurt Manchester United. So what do you think about Manchester United game 2-0 against Wolves?
Yeah, looking at the game critically, it is as if, in short, it's not as if the Manchester United as a team still have a lot of work to do. Because the kind of chances that they lost is not the kind of chances that Manchester City will lose.
Yeah.
Like we saw the likes of Anthony being very, very selfish with the ball, where we had Martial standing alone in front of the goal, and instead of him to lay a pass to get more goals, for him to get more goals, he was greedy with the ball and he tried the ball attempts by himself, knowing fully well that the position that he was standing was not a clear-cut position for him to score. So I think there's a whole lot of work for the coaching crew to do on the team, because you can't tell me that any match that we don't have Rashford, that Manchester United is not likely to win. It's a very wrong mentality or ideology. So I think the team really have a lot of work to do in their front line.
Okay, we're running out of time. Let's look at the Chelsea side. Raheem Sterling bagging up 2 goals. We noticed something in the game. Awoyini 2 goals, Raheem Sterling 2 goals. Yeah. 2 formidable attackers getting on the score sheet. Do you think Chelsea is moving in the right direction? Considering what has transpired, do you think Chelsea are moving in the right direction? Do you think if Pochettino becomes the coach of Chelsea, maybe he might want to work alongside with Frank Lampard? What do you think?
Well, we don't know the plans of Pochettino. Okay. Of course, we know he's coming in during the summer, and well, the team, I think they are doing well these past few weeks, playing well, trying to see how they can score goals. Of course, because that has always been the problem, not being able to finish. After the whole play, not being able to finish. But we saw Chelsea, they lose, and thanks to Raheem Sterling, we came back, equalized, and he's had to score 2 goals. 2 good goals, because the goals were all fine goals. But we saw Nottingham Forest coming in again with the equalizer from the long throw. They are player who is always having the long throw into the box. So it was a nice game. I think the Chelsea team, well, they need time within the summer. The pre-season is going to help them to match up together. So let's look forward to next season.
Okay. Still in England, let's look at the women's football. We had a showdown at Wembley yesterday. Chelsea took on Manchester United, and for over the years, Chelsea team has been a very great side. When it comes to the women's football team, they have been a great side. The only opposition team is the Spanish team, which is FC Barcelona. Yesterday, they dominated and they won the game, a goal to nothing against Manchester United. And it was very wonderful, because over the years we always pay attention to the male football team, not also considering the female team. But we saw a whooping number of fans came out to support, and Wembley Stadium was filled. So we're also going to see something like that again come very soon. Manchester United against Manchester City. Yes, the big Manchesters, they are going to take on themselves. And you rightly said that Manchester United is going to take on the trophy, right? Okay, so what do you think, brother? Do you think Manchester United is going to be victorious against Man City? They said the made a statement that he is ready for the treble. He is ready for the treble. Like now he has one hand on the Champions League. Yes, now he has one hand on the Premier League. Yeah. Officially, he's just waiting to be crowned, because if Arsenal loses their next game to Nottingham Forest, automatically Manchester City is the champion of England. So we are hoping to see what displays out tomorrow in the Champions League when Real Madrid when Man City takes on Real Madrid at Etihad Stadium. So if eventually Man City wins that game, definitely he has another hand again on the Champions League, hoping to have the 3rd hand on the FA Cup. What a great plan! But in football we plan, our legs do the design. that is how it is. That is how it is. Okay, over to the Spanish capital. Yes, we saw yesterday FC Barcelona. They were crowned champions of the Spanish capital. We saw Espanyol fans coming in and chasing out the Barcelona fans, which is really, really not appreciable. They won the cup on their rivals. Espanyol is their rival, so they were not happy. They came up, they started chasing them, but the police had to calm the situation down. It was really, really wonderful to see Barcelona walk out after 4 years. They took on the La Liga trophy. So, Ambassador, what do you think? How excited do you think Barcelona team will be today?
Well, it's a great thing to win trophies, and considering the fact that they've had a long run without trophies, and they are back into winning ways. Of course, there is nobody that will not be happy.
Definitely, there is nobody not be happy. A player like Lewandowski, who has a lot of trophies in his gallery, coming again now to La Liga to get La Liga title. What do you think about Robert Lewandowski?
Yeah, of course, he's going to be a great achievement for him. He has won trophies with Bayern Munich. Now he's in Spain with Barcelona, and he has been able to win the title. It's a great team. You'll be happy. It will be a great thing too for the coach Xavi, he won as a player and he's winning as a coach now. So I think it's going to be something nice, and I know the Barcelona team will definitely always be the Barcelona team we know, and next season they will be stronger and better. So, well, it's a good thing.
Okay, let's look at the Barcelona team now. They are a little bit shaky. Speculations have it that players like Gundogan are willing to go to FC Barcelona and play for the team. Now, we noticed during the match between PSG and Angers, we noticed some uproar where the fans were booing at Lionel Messi, who is one of the greatest players to have ever graced the world of soccer. Understand? Barcelona has made it a priority that they must make sure that they do everything possible for them to get Messi back to the Camp Nou. Do you think that is possible to bring Messi back again to the Camp Nou? Do they want to build another new Messi era again and maybe become formidable again? Matthew, what do you think?
Well, personally, I don't buy or keen to the idea of bringing a player back to the team he left. Not just player, even coaches.
Okay.
It has never gone down well in the past times.
No, let's look at, if you say coaches, we've seen them taking out Zidane, bringing him back. He was successful, he gave them the
Real Madrid.
No, I am not saying all the coaches.
Okay.
I'm not saying, I said mostly.
Okay.
So, I don't think bringing Messi back to Barcelona is going to maybe do anything good in the team, considering the fact that the team is already doing well without Messi. So I don't think there is any need. Let the sleeping dog lie.
I think Messi will still be a big impact to the Barcelona team, especially to the young players.
Yeah.
They will have a lot to learn from him. But it's a nice idea, but I think the decision solely remains on the shoulders of Messi if he wants to go back, because
considering the fact that the Saudi Arabia team are also putting pressure
for him too. So if the decision is going to be him, maybe he may want to go back to his former club and retire as a legend, or go to Saudi Arabia to make money, because that's just what it is. So well, if he comes back to Barcelona, it's going to be a good team, a motivation for the team, and they will do well. Of course, they will do well. If he goes to Saudi Arabia,
definitely he will do well. He will do well. Okay, we're running out of time. Let's look at the Champions League tomorrow. Man City is taking on Real Madrid, and Camavinga has passed the fitness test. We noticed the resting of players from the Real Madrid camp. They rested the players, but had to bring them on, and they got the win. Do you think Man City is going to get lifted off the course, Ambassador? The final words, and let's see your prediction.
I have said it before. I don't know the scoreline.
Okay.
But Manchester City is going to, sail past
the finals.
The final.
There's no scoreline.
I will scale through to the final.
Okay, bro, Elijah, what do you think?
Well, if Man City is able to pass Real Madrid, they are going to win the trophy. But if Real Madrid eliminates Man City, I see Inter Milan winning the Champions League.
So what's the possibility of Real Madrid eliminating Man City?
Of course.
At Etihad?
Yes.
It has happened.
It's possible.
It has happened.
It's very, very possible.
It has happened. So we are looking at Man City to the finals.
Yeah, Man City.
I see Real Madrid in the final.
Okay, what do you think about the Milans? We see that key player is down. Rafael Leao is down to injury, so it has really, really affected them. But do we see a Milan who is more experienced than the Inter Milan at the Champions League showing a greater strength?
With the scoreline, I don't
think Milan can come back.
Milan can come up.
Of course, the team is already down.
So
the weekend they lost.
We're giving an ultimatum to the Inter Milan.
So
they are at the finals. So we're waiting for whoever triumphs tomorrow to meet them at the final.
Man City, Inter Milan, in the finals.
Okay, definitely. We'll be here next week, Monday. Ambassador has told us that Man City, Inter Milan at the finals. We're waiting to see if it's going to be different. But Elijah has given us Real Madrid, Inter Milan at the finals. We're going to see if it's going to be different. But next week, Wednesday, we're going to come with a different package for you, whereby we will give you the predictions to make. And if your predictions are right, you're going to be rewarded. So you have to follow us on our social media, on YouTube and on Facebook, and make your predictions to be correct. Thank you for joining us on this episode. My name is David Eric. Continue the rest of your day in peace and harmony. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.